I think it's safe to rest here now.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask.
Oh, yeah, just quick talks. Hold on a second, just gotta turn the fan on.
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
Let's try harder! No chance!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Take this!
This one's mine! Illuminate the dark! Where you leave the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here!
Megasonic thrust!
Don't mind if I do!
Eat this!
Here's a healing arm!
Turn the tables on it.
There are still more left!
Right. No time.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Hear me! Flame of
Ready to go!
Burning strike!
Glacial Spear!
Here's the Evo!
Resonate with the Far enough!
Alright, let's switch up the team a little bit.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Looks like we won.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a
I
sword?
guess there's even more talking in the
I
second
was
part of
wondering the
this
same
game.
thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Let's go straighten the wire out.
I won't forgive you! Dance in the wind! From here! Talon Hurricane! More for the stairs!
Try harder! Not a
One
chance!
more!
Now escape!
Are those arms even natural?
When did I get so popular?
Burn! Here I come! You're finished! Crush!
Take this!
Damn, you beat me to it.
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Oh, like hell you will.
Lightning condemn!
Double Demon Fang!
Illuminate the dark!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
This could be useful.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. Let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Go no further!
I'll smash you! Double demon fang! I can shatter any steel! I'll tear you apart!
ST Airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you and
Pull
Truly.
nothing back!
No!
Can't end here!
In here!
I'm on it!
Let's get you all tucked away! Bring you back from death's abyss! Illuminate the dark kitchen! Come forth! Holy
Got melted.
enough to handle!
Something's wrong with me.
You just say the word and I'm there.
I can't believe it's come to this.
They really made us work for that one.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it. Chosen to hide out.
No backing down! Can't get out of this!
Go! I'm only getting started! Go get it! Don't mind if I do!
This one's all mine!
Be careful, everyone.
This one isn't normal!
Now!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go!
Okay, here I go!
Get on in there with the others!
We turned the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. I'm ready for the next battle. Out of our way!
They got me flanked!
This one's mine! Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
Double demon fang!
Your wings
carve
won't
through
save you
it.
from me!
In a bind?
Dragon swarm!
I'm up to it!
Got fire?
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
It's over! Double demon fang!
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
May a thousand gales carry it on!
Double demon fang!
Dusty nail!
I can handle it!
We managed to pull through. What's this thing?
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Not today!
I'm like bait to them! I'll tear you apart!
That's wielding art? Now I see everything!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off.
Freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Eat this!
You're mine! You're finished! We did it!
As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever. Nicely done.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me. of the trash.
Confiscated!
Talon Hurricane!
Here I come!
Rip and tear!
Come and face me!
Double Demon Fang! Prepare to be sealed!
Here I come! It's on!
Sword Ray Alpha! Kukara!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Take it!
Double Demon Fang!
Light astral
Now you
energy!
see what I can do!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory. Naturally.
Ignite!
Watch
We did
this!
it!
As impressive as all.
Ah, and here I hoped I was improved.
Well then, let's keep moving.
How much was that?
Right, here goes! Mirage! Here I come!
Sleep now.
Leave the chargers to
I'll
me!
be saving
Sword Rain Alpha!
Denied!
Come and get it!
In here.
Sword Rain Alpha!
This will come in handy.
Rip and tear!
Annihilation.
Take it!
I'll finish you here and
Let's go. Raging
We are
Cascade.
freaking invincible!
Alvin and the others truly are strong.
What about me?
I'll be saving
Mirage!
Rip
No
and tear!
escape! Double Demon Fang!
Now.
Dragon Still!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Wow. You've got to be lucky to find this stuff.
Indeed. I can tell it's quite the find.
Only level 1. Oh, nice.
how much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
No, Halim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The red woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Alright. Should be able to beat this game by Friday. All over.
Not today! Anything in armor is all mine! I'll tear you apart! Super Leon in the group!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Only one of them came over.
Hi, Hoodle! If it's in the sky, it's mine! I never miss!
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Form! Come on, roaring alpha!
Now!
Ready to go!
Oh, no.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
It's over! Double Demon Fang!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Right, here goes! Double Demon Fang! I'll smash you!
It's over!
Take this! Talon Hurricane! The flame inside me yearns to be mine!
Oh, I watched that.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! You're mine! Double Demon Fang!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Hey, welcome to the channel.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Ignite! Dragon Shell!
This one's mine! I'll be saving you!
Take this!
They may look like stuff, but they're good!
I'll take you all off!
Didn't I like took all that damage?
Hammer! Lightning! Light astral energy!
You're mine! Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm! Turtle Devastation!
We barely managed to turn that battle. You don't need to sound surprised. Better at it. Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Do it!
I'll tear you apart!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Far more than the power I can conjure alone, that's for sure.
Was that a compliment?
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
Oh, nice. Good.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I don't know why all of a sudden all these enemies doing a ton of damage.
Double Demon Fang!
Leave the choices to me!
I can carve through armor! Here I come!
Kisara, frozen!
Hammer! It got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Do it! Redwell, astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally!
Far enough! Death Blossom!
In here! Lunar corruption!
Strike!
Get on
Double
there
Demon
together!
Fang!
Now!
Dragon Swarm! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
I can feel my precision improving.
life balls are actually really good to have.
No choice. Ignite!
I'm like bait to them.
Take this! You're finished!
In here!
Sword Ray Alpha!
Let's get you all tucked away.
Do it!
Move out Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally.
Double Demon Fang! Dragon Swarm!
If it's in the
astral
switch,
That's my...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Here I come!
Lunar
Swallow
corruption!
Double Demon
Strike
Fang!
now!
Dragon Swarm! Eagle Assault!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
Alright. Oh yeah. Try to get everything I can.
Little help!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Double Demon Fang! This one's all mine! Burn!
Lunar corruption!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Anything in
Crush him!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Oh, that just took out everybody. Nice.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Ow! Here I come!
I can carve through armor.
Dragon Double Demon Fang!
Searing flame!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon Swarm!
Seal!
Super Swallow Dance!
Healing
Thank you!
flame!
Thanks!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint. Now!
No stop! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Radiant light! Here!
Oh, my favorite.
turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Swallow Dance!
Sweeping them up is a one-man job.
By all means.
I mean, you can help if you want.
Onward and upward. The design of this equipment is
There's
really
two equipments in this area. I got.
interesting.
You must...
Should have figured.
To really like it, Alphin.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Hmm? Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be alright.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Alright, just gotta reset the recording quick.